The Loyal BBN Fan Show. Come on in, family. Let's have a good time starting right off the back. Let's go. I am excited to be here today. It's Thursday. We all know that we have fun on Thursday night shows. Just enjoy ourselves, relax a little bit, and we just talk Kentucky. So I'm looking forward to having everyone come in tonight. Who's going to be the first Loyal BBN Fan Show welcome in tonight? Who's going to be that first person? Tonight, I'm actually going at an hour earlier than usual. Who is this first person who is viewing? If you're the first person, you better say hi so I can give you that shout out for the first. So Shot Glass is number one. What's up? He gets the first Loyal BBN fan share. Shout out tonight. Shot Glass is always in the house. What up, homeboy? What's good? Bring the energy tonight. Let's do it. Let's have some fun. Absolutely. What is good, guys? Good Thursday night. Yes, absolutely. It's one thing about even though if you're getting up at this time of the hour of the night every single night, you think your body will get used to it, but I mean, people know it's never easy. It seems like it never gets easy rolling out of bed at 1 o'clock in the morning to get ready for a 2 o'clock show, or for a rolling out of bed at 2, getting ready for a 3 o'clock show. It seems like it never gets easy. You sit on the end of the bed and you just put your head down and be like, can I just sleep for like 5 more minutes? But how many people know that if you know the assignment, you get up and you take care of what you got to do? So my assignment is right here in front of the camera tonight, hanging out with you guys, talking Kentucky basketball, football, anything related to Kentucky. And that's what we do here on the Loyal BBN Fan Show. So come on in, let's have a good time, and let's rock and roll. So a more enthusiastic UK Walker's Loving Live summer class this evening. We doing it tonight. Absolutely. We in the house tonight. It's my weekend, so I'm happy. I'm definitely going to get some much needed sleep. This week has been very, very exhausting. So I knew that we had a holiday coming up. So I thought the holiday didn't start until next Wednesday, but it actually starts this weekend. And so when I heard that, I was putting all my energy into work because we moved to a new location. So I was putting all my energy into trying to finish up and assemble my office. And my office is pretty big, and I did it all by myself. So except assembling the racks and everything, we had some guys who come in who actually put together all the racks. But I had to put all the metal pieces together. I had to put all the pieces back together. I had to put everything back in its location. So for me, I wanted to have all that done. So when I go on vacation next week, what I thought it was, I wanted to come back off vacation and not have anything to do except sit down on my butt and focus on Kentucky and getting better at knowing things about UK. But found out that it's this week. That's when it starts. So I was like, oh my goodness, I'm exhausted. But I'm happy to be off and everything. But I'm ready to get what you guys Kentucky's going to do in basketball. So we're ready to go. Once again, you guys know what I say. If it's your birthday, if it's your anniversary, I know we got some birthdays coming up Saturday. And so if it's your birthday, if you got an anniversary, if you got a graduation, anything going on in your life that you want me to give a shout out, please put it in the comments so I can make sure that I acknowledge you. My first acknowledgement tonight is from my wife. She finished school today. We have a business back home, so my wife has decided that she wants to open up a school, a beauty school, for lashes, because that's what she does right now too. We own a business for that. So she finished her school today. She passed her last test today, and now all she got to do, she just got to take her state board, which is her practical and all that kind of stuff, and then we will be able to go in, have at the building that we in. We're gonna have it completely remodeled. We're gonna tear down the walls and we're gonna set it up like a school and stuff like that. So people can come in and they can have classes, and my wife can certify them with the state of Tennessee, and then they can be official, so they can actually run their business as well too. So definitely congratulations to that. That is freaking awesome. I'm excited. So we've been kind of putting up with that. So we're glad that is over also. But yeah, once again, if you guys have anything, please let me know what's going on tonight. We're going to talk a little bit about our seating, our way too early seating in March. We're going to talk about Amari Williams' comments about Mark Pope flying out to see him. And we're just going to just have a good, I had something else. And we're going to do our what ifs tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and just appreciate, thanks, guys. Oh, yeah, exactly. So he has us listed. I'm going to get into that as well, too, Clint. That's going to be my first one, which to me, it made me laugh. It made me kind of offended as well. But, this is what I like to call locker room material, locker room reading material. This is what you post up out at the front of the door as we walking out. So that's the disrespect that we getting. But we'll go into that in a minute. First of all, I want to start off the show early with the thank you so much. I appreciate it. I want to start off with the first of all, Clint, welcome in. Angel, welcome in. Appreciate you. Matt, thank you. Million, thank you. Who else is in here? Rick Brown, thank you for joining in. Devontae, thank you for joining in. I appreciate it. See if make sure I didn't miss nobody right here off the stop right fast. Larry, I think I mentioned you. Thank you. Shotgun, if you just heard, Shotgun got the first shout out for the night. So that's pretty good too as well. So welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Loyal BBN Fan Show. Tonight, we are going to have a blast. If this is your first time watching tonight, please let me know so I can give you a shout out. We like to welcome new people here because we like to welcome them to the family. If you're a Kentucky fan, you are part of family, and we want to acknowledge you in that area. So you guys know I do what would you rather questions on Thursdays. So I'm gonna split them up because there's three of them. I'm gonna split them up, and I'm gonna go ahead and just start the first one off right now. And the first 7 UK Wildcat football members on the field still list. I mean, we got some football players, man. We do. We got some solid football players, and I think that's why the football team, 9. I mean, either way, I mean, we still got guys who can play football this year, and I think our football team is going to not necessarily surprise Kentucky fans, but I think they're going to surprise the nation as far as what they can do and the talent that they bring it back. So let me get into my first time catch fan since the late 70s. Hey, Million, thank you so much for joining in. Thank you. First time catch fan since the late 70s. Thanks for joining in. It means a lot to me. I'm a 70s baby too. So we here together, the 70s, we're in there. So without telling me your age, what year range, like the 70s or the 60s or the 90s or the what era was you born in? Absolutely. You guys put that in the comments down below. I'm gonna get to this first would you rather question, okay, guys? Let me throw this up right here. This right here was a no-brainer for me when I actually asked the question, or when I actually saw it. So the first would you rather question would you rather have a rewind button or a pause button on your life? Which one would you rather have? Would you rather have a rewind button or a pause button on your life? For me personally, 1979. So, okay, Jimmy. Would you rather have a rewind button or a pause button on your life? I think I would rather have yeah, absolutely. Give me the rewind button all day, every day. Absolutely. I have, yes, yes. Hey, and that's okay. You don't have to go into details of why you choose your answer. You can if you want to, but definitely, I would definitely go with rewind for my life, if I could. Yeah, you know what? I think this is kind of I don't want to pause my life. I wish. Some days I do. I wish I could just pause my life and just say, okay, this is the ideal moment. This right here makes me very happy. Let's just stay right here. But I think overall, I think I would actually really, really want to stay rewind my wife. So that's the first question. You can, anybody who's coming in or whatever, you could definitely do that. Gary, what's up? Welcome to the show. I appreciate it. Linda, thank you for joining. Kevin, thanks for coming on in. I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you guys very much. And I'll have my second one up here in a little bit as well. UK basketball head coach was named coach of the year. Yeah. Clint, you have like so much information. It's like all of this. I want to pause. I wouldn't pause my rewind. Sometimes I wish I would have chose my words more. Absolutely, I think so too. I think we can all. I think we can all almost. I don't know many people to say, "Oh, I don't want to." Some people will really say, "I don't want to." Rewind my life. It's taught me a lot of stuff about life and stuff like that. So I probably wouldn't be where I was at today if I didn't have to go through, or if I made some bonehead decisions or whatever back in the day. It helped me to where I'm at today. So some people might actually want to put a pause on their life. For me, I think I would definitely want to go back and put a rewind button on my life and go back and just make some very more make smarter decisions and like stuff like that in my life for sure. I want a record button. You guys wouldn't believe some of the crazy stuff that I saw. I'm pretty sure, James. I'm pretty sure you. Oh, see, Clinton says he would do a pause button. I mean, and sometimes in life you just got to do a pause and just kind of regroup and just kind of rethink things over and just go. Dorman, welcome to the show. I appreciate it. So sometimes you gotta, sometimes, and even in today's life, you still just gotta hit the pause button that says, okay, let me just kind of reevaluate where things are going and where things are at and kind of where I'm going. So Matt Short, congratulations on your coming up anniversary on June the 17th on Monday. Uh, so it looks like I will actually be on vacation on Monday. I still should be. It depends on what time my flight is coming back here on Tuesday morning. But it looks like I will be on vacation on Monday night, which really won't really affect you guys because I may be back here anyway. But if there's no Monday, if depending on what time we get our tickets, it may not be a show Monday night only because of that. But if I'm back in town or if I'm able to do a show Monday night, you guys' time, then I would definitely do a Monday night show as scheduled. So that's the plan right now. I know about my ticket today. We're still working that out. It's only like a couple of days of vacation, but we're going to leave the country and we're going to be going. We got to go, as they say. I had to settle for this location, which is kind of crazy to say that, but yeah. So we're going to leave the country for about 2 or 3 days. Me and my buddy, and we'll be back in town maybe Monday night or Tuesday morning. But yeah, something like that. But yeah, happy anniversary, and make sure on the show Monday, if I do a show on Monday, make sure you remind me so I can definitely give you a shout out on the day itself. But thank you so much. If I could hit the pause at 25, I changed my mind. So see, this is what makes this right here so much fun is because we can come in and we can just congratulate each other. We can just we can wish each other the best and like all of that right there. So absolutely. So once again, if you're new here or if you're coming in right now, if you got something going on, please let me know so we can actually touch on that right there. So we can actually do that. I'm looking for this. Phones never want to act right, man, when you actually doing it. So let's see what we got. But other than that, man, how's everybody doing today? It is such a pleasure to always be here hanging out with all of you guys tonight. It's really, really fun every single time. Let me do this right here. I'm missing some comments or whatever right here. Nobody sent me a email today or a text. Alan Manure. King Critical. Welcome to the show. I've never seen you before, I don't think, and if I have, my apologies. My apologies to you. But King, welcome to the show. Clint says parents celebrate 46th wedding anniversary on Monday. Congratulations to those guys too. 46 years. That's just something that you don't see these days anymore. Those type of long relationships don't last anymore. So to be able to still celebrate someone who's been together for 46 years like this in this day and time, congratulations to them. And Clint, you got a good set of parents. So that's awesome right there. Uh, I just saw that Will Riley has set his decision for June the 23rd. So let's see. I hope that we can actually get some good news and get a boom because of that. Hopefully he's coming here because it looks like he's going to reclassify. It looks like he's going to reclassify as well too. So June the 23rd is when he's going to give his decision, and that is for Will Riley. I'm trying to get to this text right here somewhere. Where's that at? Deion Walker, lot impact trophy. Yeah. SEC, ACC. Where's that at, man? I had that before the what's the name? Uh, well, I was going to talk about. I thought I had it up on my phone for the. Why does basketball have to be so late? I'm anxious. Can't wait. I can't neither. So, uh, they have us listed at number 7 in the early March Madness thing out west. Out west at the number 7. Uh, that is so like that's to me that is extremely disrespectful. But it makes me happy though because the reason why it makes me happy is I want us to go out and I want us to stay angry all the time. I want us to stay angry. I want us to play with a chip on our shoulder every chance we actually get. And for me, if you're going to rank us at number 7 in a bracket like that, and you're going to put us out west, the farthest point away from home, that's just something that you just got to hang up. That's something that you got to put in the locker room, and you got to say, guys, look at this. Like no one, like my question to you guys is right now, why do you guys think that people, the media, is just not giving Kentucky any respect? Is it because Mark Pope is such a young Bowling Green in the house? Kim, welcome to the show. BG Kentucky. Yes, sir. Yes, up there by Western Kentucky. We doing it out there on Scottsfield Road. Absolutely, Kim. Thank you so much. But yeah, why do you guys think the media is just not giving um, Kentucky any love whatsoever? You know, I don't get it. Like how do you look at the players that Mark Pope brought in and said that these guys are just not going to do anything in college basketball when you can take a team now? I ain't throwing shade on freshmen and guys who are really good when they come out of high school. I'm not throwing any shade on that as well. It's some heck of some freshmen just playing college basketball. But how can you take a group of college basketball guys who just came into college and you think the guys who have already proven, who have played basketball, who understand the game of college basketball, who understand what it takes to be an athlete in college, and you're gonna tell me that these guys are just going to come in and just not be any good? They don't realize that coming to Kentucky, players tend to elevate their games even more than what it was. And you don't think guys are going to come into Kentucky and not want to prove to everybody that we actually belong here at Kentucky? Like you don't think that? Like this is I don't understand where the mindset is at. But they like throwing fuel on fire, and that's what Kentucky basketball is going to do. Because hey Dorman, I agree with you 100%. I don't like for me, I'm okay with it. If you want to give me that, and if you want to throw shade on us, and if you want to tell us that we ain't all that, that's fine. Do that. It made me laugh. It didn't make me angry, but I just it did kind of stick out to me a little bit as far as all of that that's actually going on. But to me, it's just like we just got to go out and play ball. Like I really believe in my heart that we have a squad that can play ball. And that means a great deal to me as far as the guys. And these guys, they understand the assignment. And I know that's redundant, and I know we're going to hear that all season, and I know we're going to hear it a million more times before we even tip off the first ball game. But I think that these guys are okay. I get that it's too many mid majors, but Brendan, this is for you. And first of all, Brendan, thank you for your comments on YouTube. I appreciate it. I have no issues with people not agreeing with me, with people going against what I said. That is exactly what this page is for any fans or whatever. So, Brendan, thank you so much for that. But, Brendan, you can say mid majors. See, it's okay. See, here's the thing, guys. It's okay when your team brings in a so-called good mid-major player. Oh, we got us a good player. But as soon as somebody else goes out and get a mid-major player, well, they're just mid-major players. They're just average players. They haven't really did anything. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, man. Look, how many people make it to, you got people every day who get drafted at little schools. You get in the NFL, in baseball, in basketball. You get guys who people who is that? Like what school do they go to? These mid-majors kids, athletes, they get overlooked because it's mid-major. Like, like, like I don't get it. I mean, what would look at Steph Curry? Look where he came from. I get it. I mean, he's a generational player. You don't get shooters like that very often in his lifetime. I get all of that. But what if they would have said, well, he's Steph is from a mid major. We're not going to go get him because he's playing at such a he went to such a small school. He went to Davidson. Now Kentucky has a Brea from Davidson. And what are we going to do? We're going to say, well, he can't really shoot. You know, he came off the bench as a sixth man. He only took like 5 or 6 shots a ball game. How do you say he's the dude? Look, these guys can play ball, man. Everybody can't go to a Division I school. Everyone can't get recruited. It's just it's too many kids and not enough scholarships out there for that. Somebody's got to play in these mid-major schools. These mid-major schools, who you think's coming in here? Who you think knocked off Duke? I mean, Purdue, a mid-major team. We have to. Well, actually, they actually D1 now, but they still a mid-major school in my book, though. But how do you? I mean, these kids, if these big time coaches could have knocked at the door when they was in high school and said we want to recruit you, absolutely they would. Sometimes kids they don't have the options of just saying, hey, Duke, North Carolina, Michigan State, Kansas, Kentucky, Arkansas, all these big time schools. Hey man, come and get me, come and get me. It's just not going to happen. It's not. So we got to get out of this mindset of just this is a mid-major school, so these players they must not be any good. If you don't think Williams, just because he came from Drexel, ain't gonna be no good, just because he came from that school, if you think Ansley's not gonna be no good, I mean, come on, man. Like, why do we keep going with this same narrative that kids go because they go to a mid-major that they're not going to be any good? I don't understand that concept at all, and it bothers me. You know what I'm saying? Look, Illinois State. Look at it. Look at Antonio Reeves. We gotta stop this mid-major, and we gotta give these guys a chance to come in here and play on a higher level. And that's my whole point is you get a kid who really wanted to go to a big time school, who felt they can go to a big time school. They didn't get the respect. So what happens? Now they come into a school like Kentucky. Now they come into a school like Arkansas. Now they come into a school like Duke, UConn, and these schools right here. And what are they doing? Only thing they're doing is just coming in and elevating their game and showing why they could have been that player. But everybody's path is not going to be the same. Sometimes you got to take that different path in life than the next person. It doesn't mean that it makes you less of a player. Now, they might get to Kentucky and they might not pan out. They might get to Duke, they might not pan out. They might get to other schools and they might not pan out. But giving them an opportunity and they knowing that they come into Kentucky, the best college basketball program in the nation, period, hands down. I don't care who you ask. They come into Kentucky and they understand I'm at the mecca of college basketball. I'm going to elevate my game. And that is exactly what's going to happen this year for the Kentucky Wildcats. And I can't wait to shut people up, man. Like, let's go. Basketball season right now. Kick it off and let's go right now. Because this right here is freaking ridiculous, man. I'm ready to play ball, man. All this mid-major stuff, man, come on, man. Come on, man. Stop. Just as they say, as my buddy tells me, hey, man, just stop. Don't do that again. So you know what? My blood pressure is up right now. It is. My blood pressure is up, man. So I'm just like, man, let's just play ball right now because I'm sick and tired of hearing this narrative that Kentucky can't play, that we got guys that can't play basketball. I'm so sick of this. Let's just get on the court, tip off, and let's see what we play. You know, let's just do this, man, because this is a little aggravating right here, man. So, but hey, Brandon, I appreciate you for your comment. You know, you got to smile. No, it's good. No, you're good. This is why this show is so good. You're not a Kentucky fan, and I welcome everyone in the show. So so you know, you say your comments. I'm not gonna feel bad. I appreciate you coming and watching the show as always, and you always comment on my YouTube page as well too. So a big shout out to you, Brandon. Thank you so much. Cal took two mid majors to Final Fours before he got to Kentucky. I mean, it's okay, you know. And then you know the last few years we had all these superstar freshmen and we couldn't even make it out the first weekend. So we got to stop the narrative that these We got to stop the narrative that we can't, that mid-major guys can't. You know, when I interviewed Ansley Almanor, you can see the you can see the desire in his eyes of wanting to be at Kentucky. You can see that he was serious about coming to Kentucky and making a difference. Like these kids, like we can it may be redundant, but these kids, they understand what it means to come in and play at Kentucky. You can see it. These guys are walking through the door ready to go. Like I know, hey, I know Krista came in and wanting to play golf, but he's coming in for business, and you can believe that for sure too. Uh, all came from transfer portal, came together and couldn't do without one piece. Everybody that we got is going to make us a better piece, make us a better team. That's for sure. Um, Sorry, but so since I don't do an intro video, I have to do this live while I'm on the show. Now I wish I was a radio guy, because if I was a radio guy, then you guys would never have to see this. I could just do this and keep talking. So no disrespect to any of you guys. You guys know I'm sharing the show or whatever. Uh, so my apologies for this. My mentor, if you watching, see, I didn't do the intro video. Great. Okay. So let's share this out right here. Okay, go guys. But anyway, yeah, man. So we just got to get ready, and we just got UMass are not min. Yeah, Memphis and UMass are not mid-major teams. Now they're not Kentucky, and they're not a blue blood, but they're not mid-major teams. That's actually a good point. Good job, Matt. Thanks for clarifying that. But yeah, we just gotta just keep playing. I'm ready to go, man. But the disrespect out there from the media is real. And like matter of fact, I didn't even if anybody has that bracket, I tried to pull it up. I wanted to see maybe where Arkansas was at right now. Some of these reporters don't basketball anyway. Yeah, some of these guys, they're just and look, I'm not a genius in basketball, and I don't know everybody. New Mexico A10 and Memphis is Conference USA, both mid majors. Yes. Okay, I guess. Okay. Well, was you? But UMass back in the day was a good team though. So if you want to say that back in the day, was UMass? Did they just get to the A10, or has UMass always been A10? That I don't know, because I don't follow UMass, so I don't keep up with all that. So my apologies for not knowing that little bit of information for sure. Uh, right here, let's do this right here. Try to do this, man. Anybody want a job? Please. Because I hate doing this during the show. I really do. But I have to do this. Oh man. Hey, if you just joined it in, and if you wasn't here a few minutes ago, my first because on Thursday nights we do would you rather questions. I'm gonna throw that back up right fast while I just finish doing this. The first would you rather question was right here. I'm gonna just throw that back up right fast. If you just joining, the first would you rather question was, would you rather have a rewind button or a pause button on your life? Let's go right there. So let me know your answer in the comments right here. Would you rather have a rewind button or a pause button on your life? That's the first of the three would you rather questions right there. I'm just finishing up this right here. Make sure I get that. I don't want to share it in nowhere that I shouldn't be at. I guess I won't share it right there. Okay, so I'm done with that. So thank you guys once again. Rewind for sure. Everyone said rewind. Yeah, I think that's the consensus of definitely most people's answer. We had a couple of people, maybe one or two. Clint had to be the odd person, but hey, sometimes see Dorman. There you go. See, no, you know what, Clint? See, y'all need to be friends right there. You and Dorman need to be friends. Pause. I would definitely hit that. I would definitely hit that rewind button for sure on my life, and I wouldn't allow fear to stop me. Fear. Just like I said in my book, fear will destroy you. It will depress you. It will manipulate you. It will bog you down. And everyone rewind since I'm 61. Jeff, absolutely. But in my book, I talked about, once you learn to deal with fear and don't let fear deal with you, you can do some special things in your life. Absolutely. So yeah, but anyway, that's the rankings that came out. And once again, as Dorman Oak says, I wasn't upset. I was happy. If you want to give us a number 7 seed out west, and I wish, I hate that I can't find the, now it was up here and now that it's down. It's not even up here anymore. It's from Joe Lunati. Where did he put that at, man? I wanted to see because I actually wanted to go back and actually put um and also another note for the SEC Challenge, Kentucky will be playing Clemson. So somebody correct me on this, okay? So, just so I make sure that I'm not wrong. Clemson outside of North Carolina. Who's actually playing North Carolina State this year for the ACC Challenge? I wonder who got them. Was that Tennessee? Who actually got those guys? Yeah, that's it right here. I want to see who that is right here. Who's actually playing North Carolina State? Kentucky's playing Clemson in the ACC Challenge, ACC SEC Challenge. I'm trying to see who did. Where's that list at? Vandy actually made the list. Who's playing North Carolina State this year? Oh, who got North Carolina State? Texas got North Carolina State. So we got the second best ACC team. Texas got the number one, which bothers me because if last year we got Miami because Miami went to fathers. We got Miami, so maybe we should have got North Carolina State as well, so we can shut those guys down. But we got Clemson. I think Clemson is still a solid team, and that's who we definitely going to be playing for real. I was highlighted last night. North Carolina State has had some real success across the board in sports this year. Oh yeah, North Carolina has been really good this year in sports this past year. So this is definitely going to be a year to remember for those guys. I think because it was the basketball team did good, the women's did good. I think it was the baseball team is doing good. I'm not sure about the football team, but I know that the athletic department from North Carolina State did pretty good. And I think one of our guys last night actually tuned in and actually mentioned how good that program was doing over this past year. So that's pretty good. Uh, but yeah, if they want to put us at a number 7, we'll take it and we'll just go try our best to go win it all because that's something that you can actually do. Next thing I wanted to talk about was Amari Williams. It came out, when we got Brandon Garrison, and he's a 6'10", 6'11" center. When we got him, there was some rumors out there that maybe Williams was not happy about that we went out and recruited another big guy, and we just picked him up. But Williams has actually come out. He has actually spoken about it, and he said he never was wavering from coming to Kentucky. The rumor was, well, maybe because this is the time. This is right here was around the time when Osborne decided that he wasn't going to come to Kentucky, and I think that's when we got Brendan Garrison. Then that's when he kind of went home. I think back up to Philadelphia or something like that. And I think that's when Pope had to go up there. And supposedly at the time, he went up there to try to persuade him not to decommit or not to pull his commitment. But now it just came out that Amari Williams said it did not matter if Coach Pope made the trip to see me or not. He said I was committed to Kentucky. So that's really good. That's really good to hear that was his intentions, and that lets me know that he is locked in and ready to go for his time at Kentucky. And he's very quiet. You don't really see a whole lot. You don't really see a whole lot about him. I don't think we've even seen a video or anything of pictures. And if you have, I haven't seen any pictures just yet of him actually coming on campus, arriving at school. So that's going to be a treat to watch him when he actually gets to school and gets his dorm room and we get to work and he gives his little video. He understands the assignment and let's get to work. UMass was a good team when UMass was a really, really good team, man, when Cal was there. But at the end of the day, and I go back to this one more time. We have to stop thinking that mid-major guys are just not quality kids. That they just can't come up. Now, can all mid-major college kids come up and play with the big boys, for D1 with the Dukes, the North Carolinas, the Kentuckys, and all this. No, I would be stupid to sit here and tell you, yeah, everybody at that level can come up and play, but the kids we got, like they've all accomplished. The ones who went to the mid majors, they've all accomplished something. It might not have been team wise, but individually wise, they all stood their ground and they didn't just go to the mid majors and just kind of just fall behind and just say, "Well, I'm here, so let me just fit in." They all went and they all did something that contributed in a big way, and they stood out in their own specialty way. You don't just get defensive player of the year 3 times and then you come to Kentucky and then you forget how to play defense. No, you don't. Is it going to be tougher? Yeah, but you don't just come to a school like this, or you don't come to big schools and you just totally forget what it is you've been trained to do. You don't do that, and that's why I think that these guys are still going to have that they're still going to have success even at the next level, at this level right here, playing at the highest level of college basketball, which is here at Kentucky. Schooled by one player or more against men major. Jeff, thank you for bringing that up because you hit it on the head. Every year, and I hope this year it stops. I really hope it stops because I'm sick and tired of hearing it, of seeing it. But every year we let some mid-major team come in, and some player on that team would go off and get 25 or 30 points and can't miss all night. And you telling me that this kid, well, you just came in and you just put up 25, 30 points against Kentucky at Rupp Arena on the road against a hostile crowd. But you can't come to Kentucky and play though because you're not good enough. Come on, man. This narrative, this is whack, man. For real. Like, stop that. Just go ahead, hit. You know what I'm saying? But I this year, I really believe that Coach Pope is going to make sure that our guys understand is you don't let a team, and this is, once again, no disrespect to mid-majors, no disrespect to those guys, because those guys can still ball, but you don't let teams come into Rupp Arena, and you don't let teams, individual player, put up 25, 30 points on you, and we have no way of stopping them, and we don't know if we're going to win the ball game until the last 2 minutes of the game. No. Coach Pope ain't going to allow that. And we got too much talent, and we got too much experience, and we got guys who are hungry, and we got guys who's hoping that this is their last stop, and hopefully they can have a little chance of making it to the big league or going overseas to play basketball. So these guys, they're going to come in, and we definitely going to do it. No one's coming in Rupp Arena beating UK unless they are top 10. And that when you look at the assignment of all, of what Coach Pope is talking about, Clint hit it on the head. You're not just coming in Rupp Arena just beating us. You're just not. We're going to fight. We're going to scrap. We're going to do everything. We're going to be ready. I will have you guys ready come March. When teams come into Rupp Arena, and I will have you guys ready to win, to go to war and protect your home court. That's just what you do, man. You just do it, and I think that's just part of what this all means right here. Nobody sent me if you guys haven't checked it out yet, there's I think it was just recently recorded, posted on YouTube. Mark Pope did about a 13-minute interview with the news station or whatever. So it was actually a really good, really good video. So thanks nobody for sending me that as well too. Well, I didn't say this. Jimmy James says, I wish some of the senior citizens with season tickets would send their grandkids for a few games. We need it loud in Rupp Arena. We do. Like I don't understand. I don't understand how people go to Rupp Arena games. DRRB 41. They the one who did the video. Okay. But it was a good video. It's only about 13 minutes long, and it's real good too, as well. So you should actually go check out that video as well, because I think it's a good video. Louisville, Kentucky Fox affiliate. Okay, so give a shout out to those guys. WDRB 41 out of Louisville. Appreciate that interview. It was really, really good, and you could tell Mark Pope was just ready to, he was ready for those answers, and he was ready to just be transparent about everything. And it was really good to actually hear him talk again. That's always a good when you can hear your head coach talk a lot too as well. Um, if you guys are new here, don't forget to. I have a loyal BBN fan line text line. It stays busy. So if you text me and if I don't get back to you, I'm either sleeping or I just got so many texts coming through. But definitely, what's this right here? Um, if it's your first time, you can text the text line here. If you text for the first time, please let me know this is your first time texting the text line at 270-220-0994. Let me know about UK sports and what's going on in life. So thank you so much for that, for joining in for the first people. Once again, the phone number is 270-220-0994 for the loyal BBN fan line. Text line. You can text me or whatever. I try to text back. If I don't text back immediately, please don't feel offended. I try my best to say something when I have time. But thank you so much for that, and thanks for the ones who use it consistently. I do appreciate it very, very much. So thank you for that. Yeah. So right now, I'm predicting a UK baseball team win on Saturday afternoon. UK will beat North Carolina State in the College World Series. What is the regionals or whatever they call it, I'm not sure. I feel like if I say College World Series, it's the College World Series, but sometimes I feel like if I say that, I feel like it's the game itself. So if somebody can make sure that I'm saying the right terminology, please don't hesitate to let me know. But yeah, we play North Carolina on Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock, I think it is, on ESPN, and our Wildcats are going to be ready to go, and they will be in effect. If you go to the ball game, please take a pink cat with you and let's do it for real. So uh lock it in and place your bets. It's gonna happen. Absolutely. The cats are definitely gonna win. So thanks for that, Clint. Clint's always throwing up that information for me, so I appreciate that. And all you guys help me out with just good. Jimmy, thank you so much. I appreciate that, those words. Thank you so much. Let's see right here. Go back over here. See if I can throw this up. Why do we get so much hate? Because we the best. Best. If they can't beat us, they're gonna hate us. But I love us. We are one of a kind. The one and only Kentucky Wildcats. The DraftKings has us a 35 to win, 35 to 1 odds. So we're gonna do it. This year's gonna be fun, man. This year's gonna be really, really fun, and we're just gonna have a good time or whatever. So, are you guys ready for my second would you rather question? Here we go, right here. Let me get this up right here. Mark Pope was a seed at Kentucky. Mark it down. Matt, we doing it, baby. Good afternoon and good day, Mike and BB and fun. Gary, thank you for joining in. Appreciate it. Paula Rick, thank you for joining in as well too. I appreciate it. Let's see. So my second would you rather question for the night is, uh, would you rather have nosy neighbors or noisy neighbors? I think I'd rather have nosy because if they just if they're loud, because I mean, if you live in an apartment and they loud, like you just can't, like you can't escape that. You can't get away from that. Nosy people gonna sit on the porch and watch everything you do anyway. You get home from no neighbors. Okay, so you gotta live a good distance away. But if you do have neighbors, everyone can't be fortunate to have. I would definitely love to have nosy neighbors instead of noisy neighbors for sure. Uh, no neighbors at all. A lot of people would like that too as well. But some people can't live way out in good night, Mike. Uh, no neighbors. Absolutely no neighbors. Nosy for sure. I definitely want nosy neighbors. I can deal with that. I don't have my life is not that important and not that busy or what not that big of a secret. Because people can find out anything they want to now. It doesn't even matter these days whatsoever. So I would definitely take nosy over noisy for sure. Erlinger's in the house. Thanks, Joe, for joining in. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Let's go. Vandy versus Virginia Tech. Yeah, they're gonna. I'm going for Vandy because I'm going for all. I'm going for all SEC teams. So even though I don't like it, I'm definitely going for Vandy. Let me put this right here up for a second and go down here to what's this at right here? See if I can throw this up right here. This is for Gary Napier right here. Um, Mike, appreciate the anniversary shout out yesterday. Me and my family both thank you guys. Thank you so much, Gary. And I hope you had a very amazing anniversary. It's always good to be able to celebrate that with the love you want, with the one you love. So absolutely. If you just joining in right now, if you got a birthday or anniversary or graduated, anything going on important in your life, please let us know over here in the comments so we can make sure that we give you a shout out. But yeah, congratulations to that. We got some birthdays coming up. Neither. She said neither. Okay. uh, Lance Ward transferred to Turner School. KT Turner School. What I don't know what my fault. Can you explain KT? I have to look that up. KT Turner School. I'm not really sure what that is. KT Turner School. Is that back out in California? Because I think he's out. I think Lance Word's from out west somewhere. I think, or maybe he's from up east. I'm not really sure. I got married in '89. Still going strong. Congratulations to you, Todd. Absolutely. Lance been playing for 8 years now. Lance has been playing for a long time, man. He is. Uh, he was assistant to Cal, NT Turner, KT Turner School. I have to go back. I'm my apologies for that. Okay, I'm not really sure at this particular point. My mind is how many people know that when it's 2:50 a.m. in the morning, your mind don't always work the way it should work. So, Virginia Arlington. Okay. Oh wow, he downgraded a lot. I see. Okay. He went to a smaller school, so he should go to a smaller school and play his last year. He should start. Yeah, he got a lot of experience that he could definitely take with him. I think he just wants to play ball. So good luck to Lance Ware as well too. Hope he has success at Virginia Arlington. That would be good to go as well. He's from New Jersey, I think. Uh, at first I thought he was from out west, but he may actually be from up. He may be from up east. Be 35 years on October 14th. That's 35 years. Make sure if you're still watching, it'd be football season then. If you guys don't know, one of the things that I do that I've been doing, I do post game shows, and this right here is all new for me to be able to do shows like this on a consistent basis. But we would definitely be doing, um, we definitely be doing post game shows for football as well. In QA at the time, it still feels like it's 110 degrees. It is hot outside right now. If you walk outside of my back door, I live on the 8th floor. If you walk outside and go down the steps, you would definitely feel the heat. That is for sure. Nothing short of that weather. What time is it right now? Let's see if it picks it up right here. So it's actually 34 degrees right now. They don't Celsius, so I have to go back and convert that. But it's actually hot. It is. Let me stop off. Let me step off in this mess to answer the question of why UK getting so much hate. Chris, man, don't you got to go watch go read some stats or something. But anyway, uh, okay, so let me put this up on the fan because, yeah. So Vandy Chris says, "Let me step off in this mess to answer the question of why UK getting so much hate." With all due respect, sir, UK fans have become arrogant. Chris, listen, Chris, why do you do it to yourself, man? Like, why, man? like, like why? Brian Thacker, thanks for the DHH. Welcome in tonight. Ty, thank you so much for joining. And Vandy Chris, thank you so much for joining too as well. So this is definitely going to rub some people the wrong way. But Chris, that's exactly what you do. And thank you. I think so. Uh 93 degrees. Oh, okay, so it's 93 degrees at 3 o'clock in the morning. So just let that sink in of what it means when the sun comes out in the morning time as well. So not to get off topic for a second, but Vandy doesn't have shows. I guess I guess not. So a little bit. I don't want to take this to like a serious situation or whatever, but the other morning when I actually when I got off the live, I think it was Monday morning, Tuesday morning or whatever it was. When I got off the live, I went into my kitchen and I was sitting in the kitchen. I had fixed me something to eat, and I was standing in the window looking out the back window of the city or whatever, and the I heard some I heard some sirens going off, and it's just I was like about 5 o'clock in the morning then, because I was almost getting ready to go to work, and I said to myself, I was like, man, it's too early for all those sirens, man. Like turn that off, like it's too early, like people are sleeping. Why you what you know what I'm saying? Like why you turn on your sirens for? Well, I didn't realize it, and I felt so bad later that day. I got a text from a friend, and they showed me that 15 minutes, not even I say 10 minutes from where I live at, there was a major fire. And in this building where the fire was at, I didn't realize it, but it was a real bad fire, and 49 people died in this fire. And I didn't know until yesterday afternoon when I talked to somebody, but actually two people, they actually had to jump out the window and they both died. So that was a very tragic, that was a very tragic day here in the country for that many people to die like that. So I think that just kind of just that kind of made me really sad when I actually heard the news, because I realized I know where that area is at. I drive past that area and everything. I haven't drove over since um since the fire, but it's just like it was so close to the house, and they actually supposedly they actually arrested the guy who was in charge of the building because of neglect to actually fix the issues. It appears that the fire started on the first floor and it rose all the way up through the building. So that right there was really that was really sad for me when I actually heard it, and because um, the the country of where the men, because they was all from one country. They wasn't Americans. They wasn't Kuwaitis. I won't. Of course, you guys probably already seen the news or whatever, but it was just sad because I don't feel like those guys get the kind of respect that they should do. But I'm not a politician. I don't like to get all into that. But I definitely feel like more attention needs to be taken. Things need to be taken more serious over here to be able to fix things like that, so something like this should have never happened. And if you're over here and if you're immersed into the community and everything, then you would definitely know exactly what I'm talking about. But that's definitely a sad time right now, and I definitely send prayers out to all their families as well too. So I just want to kind of throw that out there as well. Um, Man, Chris gets in here and he really gets people. Do they not have fire departments around there? They do, but it's almost like it's kind of like you don't really see them. You know what I'm saying? They're not like out in the open, like in the states, like all through the communities and neighborhoods and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You'll see the firehouses, the fire stations and stuff like that. But here it almost seems like you never see it. Like, I mean, I can't remember the last time I've actually seen a fire truck, to be honest with you. Like I don't think I've ever seen a fire truck here, really. And you don't see ambulances very often, and cops. Like when the cops ride around here, they always have the lights on, not the sirens, but they always ride around with the lights on. So you never have to wonder if they're setting off in the cut or anything. They got the lights on all the time. But yeah, I don't know how that actually works, but it was really sad for sure too as well, for all that to go on. Um, but Chris, you definitely know how to move the needle. So I thank you. I think. Um, hi, Brandon. Welcome to our winning channel. So there's so much going on that I just missed right there. Uh, I just want to share that, guys, with that because it's just stuff like that just touches my heart and it really makes me sad for things like that to happen as well too. Only good thing about Vandy is Vince Gill. Okay. Um, Reason Ray Davis went to UK was because he had already graduated at Vandy and there was no grad school for him at Vandy. The only reason, well, we appreciate Ray Davis what he did at Kentucky as well too. As well, he actually got to play in a he actually got to play in a bowl game at Kentucky that he didn't get to play at Vandy. So we gave him something that Vandy couldn't give him. Absolutely. He got to play, he got to experience a bowl game that he was never going to do at Vanderbilt, ever. Because Vandy don't go to the bowl games. Period. Just want to throw some shade in there on you, Chris, since you went here giving us a hard time. Absolutely. So, um, but yeah, you know, this is just this is Kentucky, and we always going to continue to get hate by everybody, and it's sad when the Vandy fan has to come on the show and throw shade at Kentucky, because because he cheers for he cheers for Vandy, but still wants to give Kentucky a hard time. We just went to 6 in the past 10 years. Well, you're not going back to no more bowl games for a long time. You can cancel that. Man, that's okay. 6 in the past 10 years. That's okay. You're not going anymore. But I have to tell you though, Chris. I have to tell you, as a UK fan, I always remain humble when it comes to our football team. We're better than Vandy, so that's all that matters. Tennessee is arrogant and in disbelief, sharing SEC co-champ with Kentucky. I know, right? Well, I know Chris is gonna say something about that too. I guess I hope we get a chance to play Tennessee in the World Series championship and beat those guys 2-1. That would, matter of fact, I hope we sweep them and don't even need a third game, because that's just useless. Let's do that for sure. Tennessee is arrogant. Yeah, they are. Tennessee's arrogant. Brandon Me fan, yes, too. Trying to figure out if is it the Brandon from earlier shows how exciting Vandy is. Exactly. Not very excited at all. Brandon Me fan, yes. Trying to think what Brandon they actually talking about. Hi, Brandon. Welcome to our winning channel. Thank you, Pam, because this is a winning channel right here, and we're getting things going. So, hey guys, our YouTube page is actually growing, and I appreciate everybody for what you guys are doing, for making it a success. I went to bed last night. I haven't checked today. Let's see, where we at? 235. Cool. I got 5 followers since I went to bed. Subscribers. So thank you. Vince is one of the greatest. Vince Gill, arrogant and disbelief. Howdy, Paul. Welcome in. Thank you for joining in, Paul. Always appreciate you coming. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much. I got a couple of people on dipped in while preparing for my own show later, folks. Okay, Chris, have a good one, man. I appreciate it. Okay, thanks so much. So Chris, and also thank you guys for joining in last night. If you was able to join in last night for the SEC show that we did last night to cover the Baseball World Series. Thank all you guys for coming on, for joining in. We will be doing football as well. We haven't gotten together in a while, so that may explain why we seen a little off last night. That was the first time that we got together since since basketball season. So we're just gelling back together, but we will get our energy and our mojo back, and we will be okay. It's Ray Davis is my all-time favorite running back, and Vandy Chris, it's okay. You can come on over to the water is fine, and you can you could say go Big Blue ahead. Just let it out. Kentucky fan coming out party. This is what this is. If anyone who wants to cross over tonight, we will welcome you in to the family for sure. Thanks, Paul. I appreciate it. So yeah, once again, we do football shows and basketball shows on the Second to None channel here on YouTube. You can definitely check us out. Give us a subscribe. We appreciate that as well. We're definitely going to try to grow that as well. Also, let's see. They are not our daddies. Maybe our SEC brothers for real. They can't be daddies until they win a natty. Yeah. What's up, man? Hey, nah. What's that? How do I pronounce it? Nah. What's this right here? Nah, I'd win one. What's up, man? How you doing? Thank you for joining in so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. I had to actually put it up on the screen. It's because when you get older, sometimes you got to look at things bigger so you can actually read it. So that's what I had to do here to be able to read the name, to make sure I was reading it right. But thanks for joining in. Thanks so much. What does it say, Chris? Fanny Chris, do you want Big Mike to invite you to his NCAA tournament party next year, since Fanny will be sitting at home? Yes, he did. You could definitely come, because I'd definitely be. I would definitely be having that party for sure. Thank you for that. Watch the replay. Yes, everyone, if you can. Thank you, Clint, for that. I appreciate it. I put this out on the last show, just tried to so people understand just a little bit about how YouTube works as well. Everything we're doing right now, it does not go unless you like the video or you are a new subscriber for the first time tonight. Everything that we're doing now does not go does not benefit per se my channel. So after the video, when it stops and when it's not live, if you have time, maybe you can actually go back and just watch the replay for like. You can even hit mute. You've already listened to the video, but if you're just joining, please go back and watch the beginning of it as well too. It makes a lot for the channel for views and definitely the likes and if you want to comment, please comment because right now all the comments that I'm getting right now does not go against or it does not count towards comments on my channel. So please, if you want to, that would be nice if you can go comment after the video is over. Go Big Blue or something. Watch it for 5 or 6 minutes. And the ads is really what matters here on YouTube is when people watch ads. And I know I'm a YouTuber. I mean, I watch YouTube like everybody else. So I'm a big person of yeah, that's a video. That's an ad. Oop, skip ad. I'm always on it. But that's the thing that really helps us out the most here on YouTube as well, too. Um, so definitely, please, if you would, after the show, comment, watch the replay for 10 minutes or whatever if you can. Mute it. It just really helps out the show, too, for the views and stuff like that. Because you can tell I get a lot. I might get like 400, 500 comments during a live show, but my videos may only get like 10 to 15 comments after after the show is over. So the more comments and stuff like that, the more YouTube says, okay, this video right here must be okay. And that's when YouTube starts sharing it out to more people as well across YouTube as well. So thank you for that, Clint. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. I think this year I think this is a year of Kentucky sports greatness. We're going to see some great things out of Kentucky. I think the football team is going to rock this year. The basketball team is going to be really good. 10-4. Thanks, Jeff, so much. I appreciate it. And just so you know, Jeff, I know Dustin said spell the name right. Jeff is okay with me. If you like it, I love it. So I appreciate it. Absolutely. Angel, I don't think I said hello to you, Angel. So thank you for joining the show. Pam, thank you as always, too, for joining in. It means a lot to me. See, speaking of basketball greatness, we will see an early game before the season starts, maybe a tournament. I don't know. I haven't heard. Let's see. I haven't heard anything on this. This is where if you Clint, I'm not sure if Hurl, if you guys seen Hurl, welcome to the show. I'm just not seeing you too, so thank you so much for thanks so much. I appreciate it. Angel says, speaking of basketball greatness, will we see an early game before the season starts? Maybe a tournament. I haven't seen anything on it myself too. I'm pretty sure that if it is going to happen, it will be big news. Only because I know we're looking forward to basketball seasons, and also we're just ready. We're just ready to see any type of organized basketball with our new coach, with our new team, the new coaches, and we're just ready to get out there and actually ball out and let's just see what we got. I wish we was going to Canada this year. I wish we was going to the Bahamas this year. I wish we was just going to Maui this year. Let's just do something because we want to see college basketball as soon as possible, sooner than later, to be honest. So thanks for that question, Angel. This is for I'm actually retired military, but I'm actually over in Kuwait as a contractor currently right now. But thank you so much for your words. I appreciate it. I did dream big, Pamela. I woke up in backyard. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. What makes you think that UK gonna shine in all sports this year? It's just our year. Let's go, man. Let's get it. Let's freaking go. Let's get the Yahtzee. Let's get the boom. I have a question. Does baseball have a phrase that they use like boom or Yahtzee that maybe I don't know about? If so, please let me know so we can make sure that we, unless we could just say Spider-Man, I guess. So, yes, I'm ready to see our team. Thanks, Mike Lexington. It's prime time. Yeah, I got to get up early, Lexington too. Jimmy, wasn't you on Torres with me? For real. What days and times do you usually go live? So my shows are usually live at Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays at 8 Eastern. Um, I'm actually considering going at 7 o'clock. I'm trying to see if maybe going at 7 o'clock would be a little bit better because it's just so people can kind of get into bed and like stuff like that. So I usually go for like an hour. So if I go 7 o'clock Eastern time, then people can still kind of wind down a little bit more by eight after 8 or whatever. And if I go at 7, then I won't be so rushed to get out the door as soon as my show is over. I'll be able to take a deep breath before leaving for work is too. So I will actually put up a poll on the site and actually ask maybe what. Matter of fact, I'm here right now. What time do you guys think is best? Is 8 Eastern better or is 7 Eastern better? Leave your comments on what you think is probably a better time. I went with 8 only because it gave me a chance to go for my walk. I didn't go for my walk this morning. I feel so sluggish. I told myself don't ever do a show without going for a walk, and I didn't go for a walk, so I'm feeling sluggish right now. But that 2 hour workout really works good for me. But I like the 7 p.m. myself too as well. Um, uh, I'm in Kuwait right now, Jimmy. So where are you? Oh, you talking to somebody else. I'm sorry. Yes, pray the word on social media platform. Yeah, so who's in the house tonight? Kentucky's in the house tonight. Absolutely. So I was actually real. We like 7. I like 7 too. 7 p.m. for me is better too, as well. That just means that I have to get up at 11:30. Is that right? No, man. I have to get up at 10:30. So I have to go to bed at 5 o'clock p.m., get up at 10:30, go for a 2 hour walk, and then do a show at 2. 7 o'clock. We can work 7 o'clock. Yeah, the non-transferables is my name for the first time under head coach Mark Pope. uh, so I would actually I can actually put that out at being 7 o'clock. I was just trying to see if maybe that would be better for people, and that's why I went 7 o'clock tonight because it just kind of gives people that few extra minutes before bed instead of doing a live at 8 and then getting off at 9, 10. Being able to keep people more on the show, whatever. But definitely, I can definitely change that around for sure too. I can definitely make sure that I do enough social media posts and put that out there that the new show would start at 7 versus 8 Eastern. So thanks guys for letting me know. Can you get? Yeah, I get hot wings. Yeah, actually, I mean they have right across the street from my house is TGI Friday. So if I don't feel it, like if I'm lazy and if I don't feel like going anywhere, I'll just go right across the street to TGIF, or I can walk about 6 minutes up the road to Outback, or I can walk to um, um, the Cheesecake Factory. So I mean, they got everything. They love eating over here. So food is everywhere except the place that has rats. I wanted to try that place so much, but once I saw the rats when I was out walking, I no longer want to go to that. And now I'm very questionable about anywhere outside because they have too many rats. And I'm like, look, I never would eat over there ever. So yeah. So past 2 days that I'm dragging, it's a must for mental health. It really helps me a lot too. When I go for my walks, it really does. So you can tell my eyes, and I think I got bags up under my eyes when I don't go work out. I think walking kind of puffs out my face. It makes the bags go, but the rats, ratatouille, for real. That's exactly what it is. But I wanted to eat there because I always seen people over there, and so I always wanted to go eat there, but I will not go eat there anymore. It ruined everything, man, because I was so excited to just try some of these places. And after I saw that right there, I was just like, nah, I'm good. Nah, that my parents wouldn't be happy if I ate there. Not seeing that, my mom would be upset. Son, why'd you eat there for? And I was like, so I'm gonna leave that place alone for sure. Indies are Richie's. So it was a Chinese food called Red Bang Bang on campus. They had rats. That's nasty. I bet the food was. Hey, Devontae, was the food good? I bet you people ate it up though. Welcome, Mike Shula. Appreciate you for joining in. It means a lot. Thanks for joining the show. Thank you so much for your words. Don't forget, guys, to hit the like button if you can. So I got 122 people watching right now. If 100 if you guys hit likes, I should have 100 likes before the show goes off. If you would feel up to it, hit the like button. It would mean a lot to me. So 7 p.m. Eastern. Yes, 7 p.m. Eastern will be my new show time. I have to definitely got to adjust my schedule. That's for sure. But I'll do it. I'll make sure that I adjust my schedule or whatever, so we can actually make sure that we go 7. Because you guys take the time out to come and watch. You guys take the time out to come and support. So what I need to do is I need to make sure that that I'm able to accommodate you guys, so you guys can actually um, be here for the show and not have to put too much pressure on you guys for being up late at night. Because I get it, people are up all day long, and bodies start winding down by 8 o'clock, and if the show is going live at 8 and your body is shutting down, so hopefully coming in just 1 hour earlier. With don't Tourette's taste like chicken? I don't know. I'm not trying it. But no, I'm not. But thank you guys so much. It means a lot to me. That's the bad thing about restaurants. It could be alley rats or a stick instead of a chicken. Ugh. Oh, I hit the like, fam. Like makes big being a big fan fun. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Harold. Thank you guys. I mean, you guys promote the show, man. You guys are always out there. And also, I didn't announce it, but Club Blue NIL is 2 days away on the 15th. I remember the 15th this time, Clint. So thank you so much for that. For members and donors, that should be a very, very. Oh, is anyone going? Is anyone on here a Club Blue NIL member or donor? Very interesting. That would be cool to know. But definitely, that should be a very fun night. I think it's John Legend who's going to be there for the event. So that should definitely be really, really fun for you guys if you're able to go to really enjoy that. That would be a nice, nice evening for sure. I'm almost certain that it'd be fun. Go mingle with the mingles, I should say. Eat naturalist swamp. No, hold on, shot glass. Hold on, I got to throw that up. I almost missed it. Shot glass says Cajuns eat unusual rats, swamp rats. You should give them Kuwait rats a try. I'm going to Club Blue here. Thank you so much, James, for going. It means a lot. No, I will. I think I'll take a pass on this shot glass, and there will be no rats for me in my in my in my dinner no time soon if I can help it. No, absolutely no way. Thanks, Mike, for subscribing. So, matter of fact, I'm not sure if you guys can hear this, but Mike, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. You get the hand clap for that. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That means a lot to me when someone can come on here and actually go to it as well too. Um, I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to getting. Ooh, what? Oh, I thought I just cut it off. Woo! I was trying to. Woo! Woo! How many times have you guys ever hit a button and you thought that you thought you hit the wrong button and everything went away? That's the moment that I just had. So thank you so much. I'm glad I didn't hit that button for sure. Uh, I plan to keep doing it. Ooh, it was a close button. Oh, I thought I just hit everything and just delete and just knocked everything off. So, oh, that's right. This is Apple, so I don't hit everything from that way. I gotta go over to the right, over to the left hand side. Ooh, that gave me a headache. Oh, my stomach is hurting now. So, member donor. Thank Mike. I didn't get a hand clap when I subscribed. Oh well, you know what, Pam? You know what, Pam? Look at me for a second. That was so disrespectful of me. That was so disrespectful. Matter of fact, there you go, right there, Pam. I'm gonna give you a long one, okay? Because you've been here for a minute. Take a bow. That's for you. Thank you so much, Pam. My fault for that. Claps for Pam. Absolutely. I apologize for that. do it all the time. Uh, so Pam's like, well, you didn't give me one. Well, Pam, you rock. So my apologies for that. And the and the long extended one from It was from all of us. Okay, so we take a bow. Pam, thank you. Say new subscriber. Oh, Max, new subscriber right here too. We get another one. Charles. That's two. Man, hold on. Charles Maxbury. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. This is for you, my man. Thank you. Man, this is fun, guys. Thank you. This is awesome, man. Two, man. Hold on for a minute, because you guys already know that I'm a sensitive brother. So you guys are going, well, welcome to the BBN family. Thank you so much. This is a family show. We welcome everybody in. This is one big family reunion. We come together on the new time, Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays at 7 Eastern. 7 Eastern. 5 minutes for up. Man, you got a what's name? You're not hearing the claps? You're not hearing the noise? I do not hear it. You guys can't hear it? Oh my goodness. See? And I'm gonna tell you right now, every single show, things just won't work well. Not hearing the claps. I can't believe that. Welcome to our family, though. I'm so sorry. So, Pam, if you didn't hear the clap, or you didn't hear the maybe I need to turn it up a little bit. I don't even know. Right here. Hold on for a second. Hold on. Let me see. I can do this right here. Does this? Let me see. Hope it's not too loud. So my apologies. Could you guys hear that? I could hear it. Now I'm clapping for you, Pam. I turned up the volume on it, so hopefully you guys heard it. If you didn't hear it, then I would personally do it. I'm clapping for you, Pam. Mike, you should pat your own self on the back, dude. You're a new family member, man. We appreciate you. Absolutely. Oh, so now you can hear it. Thank you. Absolutely. See? Woo! The energy in the house is going live tonight. Thank you, and thank you. Absolutely. I appreciate it. All I heard was moaning, mic, wrong audio. No, I don't think so, bro. I hope not. I hope so. I hope that wasn't the wrong. So someone, I can't remember who actually said they. There you go. Let's see what is. There you go, right there. Perfect, right there. Carl, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Mike. Got you. Who's in the house tonight? Who's in the house tonight is Mike Schuler, Pam. Where is it at? I got to get his name. Was it Charles? Hold on one second. Where's his name at? I got to make sure I get it. He did subscribe. My fault. Let me get his name. Where's his name at? I got to get his name. He just subscribed. Where is he at? Oh man, where is he at? He just subscribed, and I got to get his name. It went by that fast. Where's that at? Where is that at? Oh my goodness, that was fast. Where'd that go at? I got to get his name because that was for everybody. I can't leave nobody out, man. Where's that at, man? Where's that at? He just sounds good. Okay. Go up a little bit more. Oh, y'all just hitting those comments hard. Where's that at? You getting a standing ovation, Pamela? Oh yeah, standing. Let's stand and do what we do for real. Okay. Well, someone who described, and it went so fast. The comments went so fast that I didn't even get his name. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah. BBN family is definitely in the house tonight. We're having a really good time. It is always awesome on the Thursday night. Oh, here's let me throw up my last would you rather question. I almost forgot about that. My last one right here. Let's see what it says. We got booze. So this country doesn't actually sell alcohol. This is one of the few Middle Eastern countries who does not sell alcohol. Saudi Arabia doesn't sell alcohol, but on the weekends, people fly out of town to like Dubai, to Bahrain, to Qatar, Doha, or whatever. They actually fly out for the weekend so they can go get some drinks and stuff like that. So this is the third would you rather question right here. Not in Kuwait, they don't sell alcohol. No. So has anybody here ever been to, has anybody watching ever been to Dubai? Tony Burnett of UVA has extended to 2030. He's been there for like 40 years. He's going to be there forever. Is he probably like the highest 10-year coach right now in college basketball? I feel like he's been at Virginia for a long time. Charles Mayberry. There you go. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. That I was looking for his name, but Charles Mayberry, congratulations and welcome to the family as well too. Those claps and everything was for you, for Mike. Thank you guys so much. I remember from my time during Big Mike. Um, yeah, absolutely. So here's my final would you rather question right here. Um, would you rather make a phone call or send a text? We live in a time now where people don't call. People just text me and send no. So uh, would you rather make a phone call or send a text? Um, I need to borrow that energy for real. Um, phone call. Okay. That sounds phone call. Okay, call. Okay. All right. Phone calls. Hey Mike. Hey Steve. How you doing, man? Thanks for joining in. Talk for sure. Okay. Talk text all day. give me hey, give me my text all day. It's just like you just text and be like, don't matter which. the I think I'm a texter. Uh phone. Okay. So right now we're getting a lot of people who like to pick up the phone and call. Heard that, Mike. Thank you. Uh oh oh my, I hate talking on the phone so text. I'm texting all day, dude. Just like look, just hold on for a second, guys. Let me just send this text right here, right here. Okay, so what was y'all saying now? See how easy that was right there? He said, I hate talking on the phone, text all day for sure. Uh, just I heard. So that's the last. Would you rather text from me most of the time? Yeah, I think with cell phones and not having to have the rotary dial that you got to dial and then you forget the number and then you got to go all the way back and start all over again with it. The text is just uh, mic you out, me and me. So this is go Cats, go Cats, go Cats. So, man, this has been a fun show, guys. Thank you guys so much, man. But this is I think I'm a texter too. I think I'm a big time guy who likes to text or whatever. So that's why I created the text line, even though I can't always get to the text or whatever like I want to. But I definitely try to respond to something so people don't feel like I'm just straight out ignoring them. But if I don't respond to your text right off the back, please, it's not personal. Please forgive me for that. It's either I'm at work, I can't get reception, I'm sleeping, or whatever. But I definitely appreciate it. So I can't type that fast. So definitely a phone call is good for you, Rick. As long as you pick up the phone and call somebody. Matter of fact, I encourage you guys all. If someone that maybe you haven't spoke to in a long time, pick up the phone and give them a call, man. Life is short, and not to get sentimental or nothing like that, but life is short. And pick up the phone and just call somebody once in a while that you haven't spoke to in a while, and just say hi, just for no reason, just to say hi. Um, uh, my mom makes fun of me for still having a landline. Woo, Jimmy! I don't think many people have that anymore. I think phone companies like that is going to, well, they're not going out of business because you still got businesses who got to have phones and stuff like that. But not, yeah. Do you use the voice to text Rick? I know. Yeah, yep. You could do that too. Who besides Jimmy? Who actually has a landline in their house? Now it depends on where you live at too. Now if you live like out somewhere where you don't get a lot of reception, then yes, you definitely need a landline for sure. Dang, Jimmy. But I want to know, does anybody else in here actually have a landline still at their house? Because that's I don't find many people who actually have a landline at home anymore. But they're out there. They're out there for sure. Me, Paul has a landline. Okay, I missed the old POTS lines. So uh, it's the internet package. So I said, screw it. I'll keep it. I got you. Well, I mean, hey, and I guess if I can help you get a little bit more smaller discount, then you can. Jerry, hey Jerry, welcome in tonight. Appreciate it. Good to see you here. It's good to see you with us tonight. Dan Hurley's new contract is 6 years at $50 million at Connecticut. I want to play Connecticut. I'm gonna just put that out there. People say be careful what you wish for, but I want to play Connecticut because we're Kentucky and we don't back down. We don't run. We'll play anybody, anywhere, anytime. Bring it on. This is what we do here at Kentucky, for sure. Rotary phone. I don't miss those rotary phones, man. You forget a number, you got to start all over again. You got to let it go all the way around. Now, you younger folks out there, you probably won't understand what a rotary phone is. You got to let it go all the way around and come all the way back, and then start over from what's the name. Um, I missed the old days. It was good and simple. It was some, going back to the old days. It was simple, a lot less stressful, a lot of things going on. But we live in a world where sometimes you have to adapt and take on the new change, because change is not always bad. Not always bad. Sound like a Gen Xer. Rotary phone, Eastern Kentucky and Whitley County. Whitley County in the house tonight in Eastern Kentucky. Thanks for joining in, Carl. As it means a lot. NIL needs 2 to 3 year contracts. I guess a lot of kids wouldn't be signing it then. I guess, and there wouldn't be a lot of transfer. I would rather a phone call. I'm a slow texter. Some people are, and that's okay. That's why the question was, would you rather? And some people would rather do that. I'm pretty close to Earl Carr. Just been a rough past few days with my daughter. Well, prayers as always continue. Rick Brox, subscribe from Bowling Green, Kentucky. Rick, thank you so much. Listen, this is for you, Rick. Appreciate it, big guy, in Bowling Green as well. So, Rick, my family actually lives in Bowling Green too as well. So actually, when I actually come back from over here, then I'll be making a trip to Bowling Green to see my parents and all that kind of stuff. So definitely know Bowling Green pretty good as well. I grew up in Franklin, so I'm a Wildcat as well. Welcome to the family. I love how you guys just greet each other and just take care of all that. But yeah, as far as back to Jerry, man, with his daughter and stuff like that, please, if prayer is a part of your life, please include Jerry and his family in your prayers for his daughter and like stuff like that, because that means a lot to us, and that's what we believe, and we will continue to pray and believe that God's miracles or blessings will be upon Jerry's daughter, and nothing is too big for our God. And for that, I say amen for that too. We missed the first would you rather questions. Here's the first one. I'll put up the first one again right here for you guys right here. The first one was that's the first question right there. Would you rather have a rewind button or pause button on your life? Which one? Me, Rock Castle, Kentucky. Welcome in Rock County for real. So basketball is changing again. Sound like it. Would you rather have? This is for the people who's just joining. I'm going to throw up the first two. Would you rather questions? Would you rather have a rewind button or a pause button on your life? And the second one was, would you rather have would you rather have nosy neighbors or noisy neighbors? Nothing God can't do. Thank God for that. Absolutely. Yeah. Oof. Good question. So, for real, we've been sending out prayers for you, Jerry. Thank you so much, man. You guys are awesome, man. And I think at the end of the day, we all love our Kentucky Wildcats, but we understand life and we understand how big it is. And we know that we support each other and we want everything. I want noisy too. I don't want. I don't know. I want nosy. You can stay in my business. I don't have my life is not that complicated. I'm not that secretive. If you want to stay in my business, that's okay. That's fine or whatever. But I don't like if you got if you got noisy neighbors like that. We're talking about 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. You can't sleep or whatever. So definitely don't want that. Pause button and nosy, not nosy. So for real, that's exactly what I want. So man, that's crazy. Joseph Hayes is out for the season. He was injured in practice. Ugh. Tell you what, man, just stop practice. Walkthroughs. That's all we can do from now. That's not good. Joseph Hayes is out for the season, man.
We have one player every year, I think, that gets hurt. Defensive line is out for the year. A fifth-year senior who played in 42 games. Oh my goodness. Clint, you know what? No more news tonight from you, okay? No more. You usually bring the positive, but that's not good. Man, he is out, man. That is, well, I hate to say this, man, but next man up, nosy neighbors are the gift that keeps on giving a hard time. So I don't like a lot of noise. I try to be respectful of my neighbors, and unfortunately, everyone can't be. Everyone is not that way. So definitely just keep your nose in my business. I'm okay with that, and I would even tell you what I'm doing, as long as you keep the noise down over there. Then we're good to go as well too. So don't forget, guys, the new time starting Monday, and I'll let you guys know because I got to get my ticket today, and I'm not quite sure what time my return time is going to be. If it's going to be Tuesday morning or Monday night or whatever it's going to be. But I definitely, that's bad news, absolutely bad news. So no more news for you tonight, Clint, okay? Yeah, you're done. You can put a wrap on it. That's it. But yeah, I would definitely start sending out texts that the show is going to start being at 7 instead of 8 Eastern. I hope that's able to accommodate you guys a little bit more. Hope you guys can watch the show and still spend a couple of minutes with family before you actually head off to bed every night too. But yeah, thank you guys for giving me that input. I will still just put a poll up just to see what it looks like as well too. But I would also just be I would also post a new time as well. That would be 7 Eastern instead of 8 Eastern, just to give people enough time to, just kind of watch it and still kind of breathe before going to bed or whatever. Just kind of relax, whatever, once the show goes off. But once again, thank you guys so much for coming in and watching Loyal BBN Fan Show. If it's your first time, make sure that you subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification, and please tell others about it. And I appreciate the growth that you guys are helping me grow. We are growing as a family, and we will continue to do this. And I look forward for football season starting so I can get 7 Eastern, Southern Soul. Thank you for joining. We're going to be doing 8 Eastern, not, 7, not 8 Eastern. I want to be able to give people enough time to watch the show. And it's not too late when you got to go to bed or something like that. So it will be at 7 Eastern. I will post this on my Facebook, Loyal BBN fan page. I will post this here on YouTube as a post. And I look forward to coming back. And even the day before the day of the post, I will still come back and still remind people that the show will actually be at 7 Eastern or whatever. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. Glad everybody that has enjoyed themselves. Thanks for the new subscribers. We appreciate it. That's what we do this for. We're a family, and we're going to get through this slow period of no sports, and we will get ready for football season, and we will be in there. So thank you. And I say to all of you guys, go Cats. Thank you guys. Good night.